welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dick. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to the ground game on the left. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Got enough for the first. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for space, it's Robertson. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Daniels. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking for a huge play. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
White 80, Brooklyn. White 10.
To give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down.
Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The Jayhawks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. The give from the gun. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Fitted in the window for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll go hurry up here.
1st and goal, Maryland.
Wants to throw again. Steps away to find some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on this.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Coming out with it, it's Hayes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense, because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got his man. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Using his feet. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And as he throws, that is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Buying some time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Lets it go to the end zone. Wide open downfield. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense showing blitz here. Try to march their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Daniels. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kansas.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and come.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Jayhawks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Grabs it in the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. And throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
On the move, it's Robertson. Takes it the other way. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. And the Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Running back searching for a hole.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making a play.
Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And incomplete on the deep ball. this is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. Receiver gets a step, gets up.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quickly complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will give him the lead. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got his man! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Under fire. Got his man to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Shoots it to the left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's White. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Open spaces. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes one. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Jayhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. On the run, still looking. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throws for the tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Oh, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's going to fire deep. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can.